Get ready with me for school. The first thing that I'm going to do is my primer. Now I'm just rubbing the primer in with my fingers. Now that my foundation is on, I'm going to blend it out. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I'm really congested right now. This is how my foundation looks after it's all blended out. The next thing I'm going to be doing is my concealer. I put my concealer on and now I'm going to blend it. The next step in my makeup routine is I do my blush. I really like the blush I use because it's not super pigmented, but rather it's more subtle. The next thing I'm doing is adding my eyeshadow. This is how the eyeshadow looks when it's put on. Now I'm going to use my mascara. My mascara is on and now I'm going to add a little bit of lip balm. This is how my finished makeup looks and now I'm going to do my hair. I'm actually not done with my makeup, I forgot one step. I need to put on my setting spray. Now I'm just going to brush my hair out and put it up. Now everything is ready and I'm going to go to school. Bye! Go to school. Bye!
Sleazing and teasing, I'm sitting on him. All of my diamonds are dripping on him. I met him at the bar, it was 12 for something. I ordered 2 more wines, cause tonight I want him. A little context if you care to listen. I found myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and told me that it's over, dumb decision. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress and this shit is sitting. Just a hot broke bitch, high heel, 6-inch. In the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with. In the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who's on the same page. Now it's back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my own way. Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. I don't wanna feel.
Alright guys, get ready with me to go to school. Let's go. I apply my moisturizer, my favorite moisturizer by Fenty Beauty. I'm going to move on the eyes makeup with Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm going to use a Liberty shade. I apply, and in the middle I apply a shade Wings. I butterfly. For the foundation, I use this serum by L'Oreal, just little quantity. This best concealer for me is from Huda Beauty. Definitely, this coverage is amazing. For my contouring, it is best. And my blush from Dear. I have pink and orange shade, but orange is my favorite. And finally,
She was the happy friend, the funny girl who was always laughing and putting smiles on people's faces. She seemed like she had the perfect life, but she didn't. She never wanted people to be worried about her, so she put on a fake smile and pretended like everything was okay. In reality, she was drained. She would come home and cry until she couldn't feel anything anymore. She wondered what would happen if she could just disappear. It would make everything so much easier.
Get ready with me and let's talk about my foundation technique. So the technique has been going viral again and we need to clear some conspiracies. Number one conspiracy right now is that I redo all my foundation off camera. And that is just simply not true. And I know you guys are not going to believe me, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Now everyone's like, you can get the same coverage without using all that foundation. And maybe you personally can, but for me, this is how much I like to use. Your girl has quite a bit of freckles, okay? Rubbing the foundation in with my hands is just the way that works best for me. The warmth of my hands just blends everything in super, super smooth. The thing about makeup that makes it such a wonderful thing is that you can do your makeup however you please and however works best for you. I'm a full glam queen and this is just the way I like it. I also go in and blend down the neck. Go to part 2.
I don't understand how drained she is, yet she still shows up to school every day. Yes, she always has a smile on her face. But how do you know she's not struggling? She's so tired, and with all the things you boys say to her makes it worse. She goes home crying silently so no one will hear and ask her what's wrong. She can't do it anymore. You don't see the pain she goes through and how hard she's trying to stay alive. You're making it worse with all the shit you say to her. She can't cope much longer. She really does try her hardest.
You're officially coming with me. You got that get ready with me to go apartment hunting in Miami. I will be living in Miami after I graduate. I'm so excited, but I'm so sad to leave my house. Kristen and I are going to look at a few different places today because we're going to live together. Finding a place in Miami right now is crazy because they all get snatched up within like 24 hours. I'm so excited. We already keep talking about how we're going to like decorate the apartment. This is so crazy though. Like this is the real world. I cannot believe I'm like less than 2 months away from being out of school forever. We want to find a place that has like a balcony with a really pretty view. And we want like a nice, white, bright apartment. So I'll keep you guys updated on what we find. I gotta go. Bye.
As we made our way through the valley, it was unlike anything I had ever seen. So beautiful, yet destructive. I felt the grip around my hand get tighter, saw her breath in the cold air. Did you see that? She asked. I did. It was calamity.
Hey, it's Biosphere.
Tell me how to live my life. Do you wanna see my side? Everything comes and goes again. I don't know if we know it then. Tell me if we'll be alright. Dreaming right above these skies. Bluer than all the oceans, and space feels like an opening. All that I need is you. What we do is something I couldn't hide.
Get ready with me for dance. I'm gonna spray my hair with some water so I can put it in a ponytail easier. Now my hair's a little bit damp, so it's gonna be easier to work with. This is what my hair looks like when it's tied in a ponytail. I'm only gonna put on a little bit of makeup. This is how much concealer I'm gonna put on. Now I'm gonna blend it out with a mini beauty blender. I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. I'm using a little bit of eyebrow gel and just brushing out my eyebrows. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. I'm adding a bit of Vaseline, and this is all I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna put on some body spray. This is Fresh Coconut and Cotton from Bath & Body Works. I'm gonna fill my water bottle up right now. I filled my water bottle up, and now I'm ready to go to dance.
Get ready with me pour aller voir une pote. La vidéo que j'ai postée juste avant, elle a grave fait beaucoup de vues et je suis trop contente parce que bah tout le monde était genre super gentil et tout, et bon, à part quelques-uns. Mais de toute façon sur TikTok il y a toujours des gens qui auront la haine comme ça, tu peux rien changer. Mais mis à part ça, vraiment tout le monde était super sympa et ça bah c'est trop cool quoi. Et on m'a dit aussi c'était mieux les vidéos où je parlais, du coup bah je vais continuer comme ça. Je pense que je vais me maquiller rapidement parce que bah ma tête ça va pas. Et même si je continue les vidéos comme ça, je vais pouvoir moins poster parce que bah les vacances ça va se terminer et j'aurai moins le temps. Je vais quand même essayer de poster les jours où j'ai le temps. C'est pas garanti que ce sera énormément régulier. Au niveau de mon maquillage, je mets l'anti-cerne de chez Essence. J'en ai deux, lui c'est beaucoup plus naturel et lui c'est pour avoir plus de couvrance. Et pour fixer mon anti-cerne, j'utilise la poudre teintée de chez MAC. Je vais mettre un peu de blush, et le blush de chez Estée Lauder. Mais il est assez vieux, peut-être sûrement périmé. Je vais mettre aussi deux highlighters, c'est celui de chez Révolution. Et vraiment, cet highlighter, il est génial. Genre, waouh! Et en mascara, je vais mettre celui de chez Maybelline. J'enlève aussi les pâtés du mascara parce que Je trouve ça pas très naturel et tout. Et je vais mettre du gloss de chez Charlotte Tilbury. Je me suis attachée les cheveux avec une pince et je vais mettre un peu de parfum. Et voilà, bah c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Bisous.
Hey guys, get ready with me for my day. That's a staple piece, has to go when bald. I like to first start off with my skincare smoothie, and I can go into more detail in another video with the products I used. If you'd like, let me know. This makes me look glowy before putting my foundation on. I've been alternating back and forth between a stick and not, and I just can't figure out which one I like. Next, I'm applying the Man-Eater blush by Tarte and then the Kosas concealer. And I'm blending it out with a fluffy brush. Apparently this Revolution bronzer is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I use both and I honestly like both, so I don't really know. I love a bright under eye, so I'm using a very light translucent powder. And for my eyeshadow look, I'm using this palette from Tarte just to do like a simple eyeshadow look. For lashes, I like to cut the end pieces and then I glue it on the outer corner of the original lash to kind of make it look like a cat eye. I love applying glue on my eyelid. I feel like it's easier for me since I don't have any lashes. And then I'm applying my eyelash in like an upwards direction, and then I like to squeeze my lash and my eyelid together to flip it up more. I then go in and put a black eyeliner underneath my eyelash because I don't have any lashes, so it kind of just like seamlessly blends it in together. And then I like to finish my look off with the Tarte Champagne Glow highlight. It's like my favorite recently. And that's my final look.
Ready with me for school. I woke up like 5 minutes ago and I cannot keep my eyes open. Like, I'm so tired. I'm gonna clean my face with this. Desperate need of water, so I'm gonna go get it. Okay, I got my water. Some good water. Quickly make my bed. All done. I'm gonna get dressed and I'll be back. I'm done changing and I'm just gonna start with moisturizer. So for Black Friday, I ordered so much stuff, did so much damage, and it's coming this week. So I'm gonna give you guys like a really big haul of what I received this week. I might receive a package in 2 weeks though, so I'm not sure when I'll post it. The packages are actually coming today, and I'm really excited for that package. So I'll definitely add that to the video. Tomorrow I have a science test and I'm so scared because like her tests are so hard. By the way, I'm using this new beauty blender from Juno Co, and I don't know if I really like it because like it's really like because I added water to it, it became really big. And if you don't like add water to it, it's like rock solid. Like you cannot blend anything with that. I have so many tests this week. Yeah, and it was so hard for me to get out of bed today. Like, I could not keep my eyes open for a break. I have volleyball. I'm honestly not excited for it. But yeah. Told us to like bring a sock to help us with spiking. I'm not sure what that will help with, but I'm gonna try not to forget. I'm gonna use this bunny tape. I'm just gonna put my inner corner. Oh shit, I used the wrong shade. I'm just gonna fix it. Now I'm just combing my eyelashes and using Ilia mascara, the best mascara on the market. By the way, all of my makeup and skincare is linked in my storefront. I'm just gonna set my face. It smells so bad, and I'm not even sure if it does anything, but I still like to use it, just in case. Now I'm just brushing my hair. I'm gonna put my rings on. The rings are on. Now I'm gonna literally spray this everywhere. This is the best Bath & Body Works scent, Into the Night. I love it. Oh my god. I'm just gonna go. By the way, the fit is from Brandy, all Brandy, black sweatpants, and this shirt. So hoodie, whatever. I gotta take all of these things downstairs. I'm gonna take my Dior lip oil with me to school. Okay, downstairs. I'm gonna be wearing my new Ultra Mini Uggs. They're literally so cute. I can't. These are them. They're so cute. And yeah, now I'm ready. Okay, bye. These are them. They're so cute. And yeah, now I'm ready. Okay, bye.
Get ready with me para salir. Y aparte voy a aprovechar porque algunas niñas en los comentarios me pusieron de que si les podía enseñar mi tutorial de maquillaje y así. Yo la verdad no me pongo muchos productos, no me pongo ni base ni corrector, pero ahorita no me les voy a enseñar cómo hago mi maquillaje y así. Hace rato les hice un tutorial pero se me borró, les enseñé cómo me hago las pestañas y así. Ahorita nada más les voy a como recalcar lo que hago y ya. Yo utilizo este corrector para mis pestañas y como les estaba explicando, me las enchino desde la raíz, desde acá. Ajá. Y también les dije que siempre estoy limpiando mi enchinador porque yo me enchino las pestañas con rímel. Entonces si lo dejo con todo el rímel de la última vez que lo usé, se me van a arrancar. Entonces yo utilizo dos de estos. Este que ya está seco, pero lo hago para que sean como que más naturales o así. Y ya después utilizo que lo utilizo así. Miren, de que pongo el rímel acá abajo y ya como que le doy vueltas. Oh, ya me manché. Bueno, o sea, lo pongo acá atrás de las pestañas y le empiezo a dar así como que vueltas y así. Y en las pestañas de abajo nada más me doy como que una pasadita con el rímel y así para que nada más se marquen tantito. Siempre antes de ponerme cualquier cosa en la cara, me pongo esta crema para que no me dañe la piel o algo. Y como les platicaba, yo casi nunca me pongo nada de que corrector ni nada, porque no. Siento que no deja que mi piel respire y pues la verdad me gusta cómo se ve. Para los cachetes sí utilizo esta tinta, es de Tony Moly. Ya se me está acabando, me voy a comprar otra, pero me la pongo de que así y con los dedos me la difumino. La compré hace como 3 meses en Mercado Libre. Y sí está bien duradera, pero hoy o ayer la volví a buscar y no me apareció. No sé qué pasa, no sé si me puedan decir dónde la puedo volver a comprar o algo, porque sí me ha salido muy buena, está muy bonito este tono ahí. Ajá. También hago lo mismo con los labios. Me pongo tantita tinta. Para las cejas yo utilizo este transparente. Es para las pestañas, pero me gusta utilizar nada más para de que peinarme tantito las cejas, así que no se me van del lugar. Y ya. Siguiendo con los labios, yo utilizo este lápiz para que sea como de un color que no sea tan rosa y que sea más como que... Para terminar los labios me pongo este labio, que la verdad si te la pones sin nada se ve súper bonito. La nariz nada más me la contorneo con rosa. Yo siempre pongo un puntito aquí y lo voy esparciendo hacia los lados. Luego pongo un puntito arriba y para arriba uso tantito rubor. Así, rubor, así.
Please be very careful who you share your body with. Stop sharing your body with these rats. Let me tell you a story. I was 16 years old and I was delulu. I had been talking to this guy. We had been talking on and off for about 2 years already. 2 years, girl. And I tell you, we would talk every night. We would literally be on FaceTime for hours. But keep in mind, this was like long distance. He was like 2 or 3 years older than me and he was in college. So he was in college like 2 hours away from me. Also, we're just gonna call him Chad, okay? So on Valentine's Day, Chad was like, oh, you know what? Like, I wanna see you. And I actually couldn't see him because I was at the movies with my mom. But I was like, oh, I really want to see him. So I was like, what if you come over? Like, I can sneak you into my house. I had never had sex. I'm like, I don't want this to get demonetized. This isn't YouTube, but you guys know what I'm saying. I told him, like, you can come to my house. I'm going to sneak you in because it was already nighttime by the time he texted me. Which, first of all, I used to be dumb, okay? We're not even going to talk about all the red flags. It wasn't clicking back then. So I was like, I'm going to sneak you in. But, like, I just want you to know, like, don't expect for us to do anything. So Chad comes over. We're in my room. We're kissing. We're being, like, touchy, right? But still knowing, I'm like, we're not going to actually, like, do anything. So at this point, he starts begging, you know, the classic, just the tip, like, just the tip, ni madres. First of all, when I tell you begging, girl, I mean begging, like, on and on and on. And I don't let him convince me because first of all, I told you guys I had never done that before. Second of all, I wanted my first time to be very special. And thankfully I did wait and thankfully it was special. So eventually he went on his phone and girl, let me tell you, you're gonna think, oh, there was another girl. No. Girl, my heart drops. When I tell you my heart drops when I see this text message, he texted his friend, I'm about to be this hoe. I was so sad. It's been a long time that we've been talking. Like, it's been a long time. And this is how you see me? I was so hurt. I was like in shock. I looked away and I started crying, right? Girl, tell me why he deletes the message and he's like, what? What happened? Oh, and to top it off, I kid you not, he tries saying that that message was about math homework. He's like, what? We were talking about math homework. I kid you not. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. You really think I'm a fucking idiot? Like, there's no way. Math homework. Basically, he ends up leaving. I didn't even kick him out. Girl, when I tell you, you know what? I didn't. I was like, I don't fuck with this at all. And I was in shock. And I didn't want to ever see him again. But I didn't kick him out. This is so embarrassing. He had somebody call him and tell them that he had to leave. Like, you know when you have your friend call you because you're like trying to get out of something? That's what he did to me. And I should have been the one to kick him out. But whatever. We don't talk about that. And basically afterwards, he texted me saying I was the only person who understood him. Just bullshit after bullshit. I ended up blocking his number. This is one of the many reasons I tell you guys, don't share your body with just anybody. There is so many more reasons. You never want to be with somebody that doesn't even respect you. I would have truly regretted if I did end up sleeping with him, and I'm so thankful that I didn't. Be careful and have higher standards. Clearly my standards were not there. Always know your worth, because you are a queen. You deserve to be treated like one. Bye.
So I'm gonna make a series about like some of the toxic things that my mom has done and just like crazy things in general. So me and my mom have never really had that like very close bond. She likes to say we have, but we don't. I think this is too late for me. It's okay, I'll fix it. So my mom never really liked my grandma, which is my dad's mom. So a couple years ago, like when I was probably 12, I was spending the night with my grandma, or I spent the weekend over there. Well, I wanted to spend the weekend. So my mom called me Saturday evening after I had like a really fun day with my grandma. And she immediately was like, I'm gonna go pick you up right now. So I was just like, what? Like, you said I could spend the weekend. And she's like, no, I didn't. Da, da, da. So she picks me up and she's with one of her friends. And I didn't really like her because that was the friend she would always party with. And she would leave me at this random girl's house. And I didn't, with like her kids. And they're way older than me. And I didn't really feel comfortable with them. And she started talking to me. And to be honest, I was giving her attitude because I was mad. So then she started yelling at me. She's like, every time I come from your grandma's, you always have this attitude. Like, you're not going back there again. So I was like, no, like, I was just excited to spend the weekend with them. And then you just, like, called me getting mad, saying that you're going to pick me up out of nowhere. And we got in a really bad argument. And normally, if I'm around other people, like, I'm a really shy person. So, like, I would not, like, talk back ever. I didn't really talk back to my mom in the first place, but especially in public, I wouldn't like say anything. I would just let my mom do whatever she wanted to do. And I literally started having a panic attack in this girl's car because my mom's friend was the one that was driving. And I remember like yelling, I was like, Mom, like I want to get out. I want to get out of this car. And my mom was like telling her friend like, oh my God, like she's so crazy. Like, this is what I mean, like, it's ridiculous. And I know, again, this wasn't okay, but I tried opening the car, like, at a stop sign, because I literally could not, like, I couldn't breathe. So then my mom's friend, like, locked her car, like, obviously, because So at this point, I'm, like, full on, like, having a panic attack, crying, like, boogers everywhere. We're still yelling at each other. Okay, now I remember, like, what made me so mad. I think it's because I overheard them talking and them saying they're gonna go out. And that just made me mad because, like, really, like, you picked me up because for no reason, just so you can go out and leave me at this girl's house. And then my mom ended up being like, you know what, girl, just drop me off home. Like, she's acting, like, horrible. So we get to the house and this is where everything gets super crazy. Like, I've never, like, had this kind of experience with my mom. So go to part 2.
Why don't you say it, baby? Not like I don't mind, but we're so toxic lately. Don't you waste my time. Who you been fucking faking like I'm out of sight? This love ain't real and we don't feel right. It's me or them, but you won't decide. So won't you let go?